Hello and welcome to the show. I'm here today on RaceRoom, going to be introducing you to a racetrack that you will probably wish was in every racing game. Also ignore the slightly hovering cars. For some reason they like to hover on the grid here. I don't know why, there's kind of a special maglev thing. Either way, let's ignore that. They don't hover when you go racing. It's fine. This is the Knutstorp ring in Sweden. It is an absolutely incredible racetrack. One that I have never heard of outside of this game, but one of the perhaps the most spectacular circuits I have driven around. And yeah, we're going to go racing. There are 32 of us in these little NSUs. They are rear-engined. I think they're about 120-ish horsepower. Very, very light. Good fun. Good fun indeed to go racing with. It's the NSU TTS. I will be starting from the back with 12 laps to try and get myself up through the order. And in true FailRace fashion, not only is my car orange with black stripes, not quite the right for bloody close though. The Dingleton racing team has got a incredibly close to a FailRace style livery on their car. Yeah, not only have we got that, this track is also quite easy for you to roll your car. Not just me, the AI who like to fall over at turn 1. The higher the difficulty, the more likely they seem to have fallen over at turn 1. And I'm actually pretty fast here, so I've had to whack the difficulty up a fair way. So, yeah, the AI might roll over at turn 1. We will see how things go as the very, very noisy cars get underway. Of course, on the opening lap, I'm going to want to be picking up as many positions as I can, but things do get, well, it's safe to say, rather busy. Rather busy indeed around here, so we might have to be a tad patient while the pack is all spread out. I can't necessarily take all of the lines I absolutely want to. Sometimes, again, with this number of cars, they will get bunched up at hairpins. Oh, that was ambitious. That was ambitious. This hairpin, yeah, does sometimes cause chaos on the opening lap. We're going to try and be sneaky around the outside of everything. That was a sneaky around. Whoa, where are you going? That's a flat-out corner. That was a flat-out corner that we had there that, well, they did not want to be flat-out around. It's been a good start. Oh, I thought about having a go. The elevation change at the end of this lap is incredible. This next corner, in particular, is just fantastic. I don't know... outside of, I guess, like the corkscrew and so on, that's a ridiculous elevation change in a tiny space. A tiny space of circuit. But it's brilliant, and that's the lap. It's a nice short lap around here. A good lap for me. I can run in the 1:10s. Oh, we've had a roller, haven't we? That red car, I have a feeling, has probably gone for a tumble on this opening lap. Well, I mean, this has worked out very well for me. Not so well for the AI cars. Now, I could have just as easily... Oh, crap, I can't actually go to the inside here, where I would want to, because it's actually getting very busy. We're halfway up through the field already. We're only on the second lap, because the AIs have managed to stack themselves up in such a way that I've been able to cut my way past. Are we going to get the exit out of that, off of the hairpin? Looks like we will do. I've got to be a bit mindful. This is a corner I'm notorious for making mistakes on. The curb on the outside here, if you hit the end of it rather than kind of how I hit it there and drove across it, you hit the end of that and that will launch your car into, well, it'll launch the front end up into a big old wheelie. So we've got to be careful. You've got to be very careful with the curbs around here. You've got to give them a lot of respect with this sort of car. Have we got a good run out of that final turn? I think we have. I'm not so good under brakes into turn 1. The AI seem to manage to get better braking performance out of their cars into turn 1 than me, and again they're going too wide, and this is where we have problems now. We're in 14th place, which is good. There's a sea of metal ahead of us to try and work our way past. Can I sneak up the inside in towards this next turn? No, because he's going to have a go at the inside of the car ahead of him. We might have to try go the long way round if we can. No, I can't do it. They're going to fight one another. Now, I can seem to get a good exit out of this corner. Don't go... No, 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 no. We're penned in again. Not again. I think we have cleared the other white car, though. That's 13th place. Yes, he's not on the inside anymore. Throw the little NSU around. I love this car. This is absolutely my sort of vehicle. Low horsepower, low weight. Chuck it around like a lunatic. At some circuits, it can be a little bit interesting to drive, of course, being a rear-engine car with that weight distribution and so on. But here, not a problem. Here, not a problem at all. I don't know where we're going to go with you, so I'll go to the outside of 12.6. We're stuck in traffic at the moment. I can't really show the full pace of the car. Can I go around the outside of turn 1? Oh... yes, I think we can. I think we can. We're side by side, heading up towards the S's. I think I finally got it done. Yep, he will fall back into line. Now, I'm kind of using the... Oh, there's a little bit of a... There's my wheel. I guess where I've got part of my sim brake, it is buzzing away with the way that the wheel is vibrating through that section, which is interesting. Not had to do that before. Why are we all slow up here? Where are you going? I'm not sure. Normally they all stack up because someone, funnily enough, someone's gone for a roll and the AI get a little bit nervous when a car's gone for a roll and is rejoining the circuit. Then I think they might have just bumped each other off and someone rejoining and everybody's just all stacked up. Well, as we come round to end lap number 4, 12th is a pretty damn good progression up through the field. Of course, it is always going to get tougher. The joy of this sort of racing is, well, we hope to get plenty of passes done in the opening laps, of course we do. And we have. We have done very well. Far better than I would have ever expected. Now things slow down. The cars we're coming up against are faster and harder to overtake, and there are bigger gaps in between them. So we can't afford to be slow. I mean, we are... God knows how many seconds behind the lead. If I can get in clean air, I can chase them. But we got to get into clean air. Up over the crest. Will that yellow, orange, red car go to the inside? Yes, he will, and the white car's going to chase him across. Come on, come on. We can make this work. Maybe. Sneaky. Yep, we will, but that's only going to be one of them. I need to do more than one car a lap at the moment. We're coming up to half distance. I mean, I guess if we can do one car a lap, I'd probably get myself to the front still. Oh no, don't run wide. Don't run wide there. That's when things will go. Or I could have actually fired up the inside into this corner. I maybe should have done to try and get some speed. They're not as spread out at the front as I expected. There's also some cars further back that have gone off. I'm just looking at the mini-map. There's a couple of cars have binned it completely on their own. And in looking at the mini-map, I've gone and got myself distracted, and I think I have a car at the inside. No, we backed out of that one, thank God. We're not running very good lap times in this traffic. Need to do a better job. I'm going to cover the inside down in towards turn 1. Oh, he's gone! I was really hoping I was going to see, because I haven't actually seen a car roll there on camera. Like, in a couple of test races I did, I haven't actually seen a car roll. I have seen the aftermath, and I've seen cars on their roof in the kind of the sand on the outside of that corner. I was yet to actually watch one go over. So, thank you to the white car for demonstrating the true, I mean, this is a true FailRace approved circuit. Not only is it exquisite in its layout, exquisite in terms of lunatic elevation changes, it actually rolls the cars. Just perfect. That's put us up into a 10th position as we head into the final corner. Try and be brave and carry speed down there is terrifying, but you will find lap time doing that. And you can kind of use the banking, the elevation change through that final corner. You can be flat out if you get it all perfect. It's risky. If you hit the inside curb, you run a real high risk of rolling myself. Yes, I have done that. I have done that indeed. Get it stopped into turn 1. The AI have actually been relatively well behaved on that first corner. They haven't had too much in terms of the big old roll. Certainly not the cars ahead of me. What's gone on behind us after the first lap? Oh, no. Pushed it too hard. Way too hard there, actually. There's a little bit of the rear engine sliding that can occur in this. Generally faster circuits, you'll get a little bit more trouble with this car here. It's a relatively relatively slow speed circuit. The back end stays mostly planted unless you do something really stupid like put a wheel on the sand. We've had or you carry a lot of speed down the hill because you're impatient. Carry a lot of speed down the hill, and that's going to end in a whole world of pain as well. That wasn't a good lap. That wasn't a good lap. I'd love to get a podium here. I'm not sure we're going to have the time. That was scruffy at 12.3. We can definitely do way better than that, and we kind of need to. I mean, if an AI car happens to want to roll ahead of me, I'm not above accepting the assistance of an AI rolling car. I think that is a very FailRacey way to go. So if one of them wants to have a tumble, I am perfectly okay with that. And same thing again. Now you can, and we have saved that one, as I'm trying to get speed on the exit basically. You've just asked that smidge too much. That time around, not lost anything with that wheel on the grass. Thank God for that, because we are almost within, say, attacking range. This is actually a very big cluster of cars. There's a gap, we're in the no man's land gap, and there's a little bit of a no man's gap behind. After that, though, this is a really big group of cars that we are catching up to. If they fight one another, especially if they're fighting one another, the probability of somebody rolling at the first corner is greater. Oh, it is very close. Second, third, fourth, all of them are very close together. 11.4. Considering that was some on grass antics, we are going to get up the inside into turn one. The blue and yellow car was playing that so dangerously. We still haven't cleared the green car. We're going to go side by side. The cars ahead, side by side. Up through the S's. I don't think they're going to be brave enough to stick that one on the outside. Nope. We will clear that position. This is a mad race. This one is an absolutely bonkers race. I will get to the inside there. I should have put it down into first because I didn't quite carry as much momentum there as I would have liked to have done. Now the hairpin. This is where I can pull away from the AIs. They're not quite so good through that, through heavy. You can see the gap I've made to the turquoise car as we clobber the curb. Can I get up the inside over this crest? It's going to be a big dive. He was a little bit cowardly. It's going to be a little bit of leaning. It's got to be done now. We're running out of laps. We are running out of laps. He's going to try and stick that one. Nope, he didn't get brave enough. Didn't want to go. I don't blame him. Go side by side over that crest. Okay, 8th place. 8th place this one. 11.7 despite making up 2 positions in all of that, side by side in places where we perhaps didn't really want to be side by side. There's another blue and yellow car playing that one risky across the curb. Got away with it. I think that is actually the leader at the front of this little group. It's tantalisingly close. I don't think I've got the laps to quite get the leader. Might a podium be possible? Well, we would need to have some luck and a lot of good driving by me if we're going to do that. Now the hairpin, can I scoot around the outside of some cars here? Come on, go. We need that 7th place here. Can't wait. I think we've got him as well. Where is he? He won't want to be doing this one here side by side. I think he will drop back into line. Don't hit the curb on the outside. We're good. Yes, we are good. I'm just, again, looking at the distances. Can't see in the mirrors. Can't see a thing in the mirrors in this car. It was hidden kind of, I guess, off screen, if you like. That's a good final corner. Can we get the Jägermeister car into turn 1? We've got a good run. Again, it's carrying that speed off of the banking. 11.3. I know I can go even quicker than this if we weren't in traffic. He's going to try and move that one across. It's not going to be good enough. I'm going to run you out as wide as I can. You're going to have to lift. It's maximum aggression time here. If we're going to get a podium, I'm afraid I can't afford to be too polite anymore. We might actually get the blue car into this next turn. I am good on the brakes here if we don't stick a wheel in the sand. It's from a long way back. It's a long way back now. We didn't give him a bump. He gave us space on the inside. I'm fine with that. We're going to have to go the long way around at the hairpin, but again, I'm okay with this as a line. I get off the hairpin very, very well. We are clear. That's a 5th place. Oh, God, this is going to be close. This is going to be close. Not only to catching the podium, maybe with a good pack at the front here is unbelievably bunched up. Doesn't normally happen like this. You've normally got a lot more gap between cars, but the leader's not really been able to pull away. If anything, perhaps the leader is bunching up this group, and that's good. But I've got one more lap, one more time round. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. We can get a podium. I don't think oh, we might be able to get it into turn 1 because they were very early on the brakes because they're slowing each other down now. That was a bit brave. That was a bit brave, but I didn't intend on doing that. We've actually got a mega run out of here. I think maybe as a lap down car has rolled at turn 1. Oh, we're up to 3rd. We're up to a podium spot. Is the lap down car going to cause some mischief here? There's a gap up the inside. Oh. No one really knew what to do. There was an NSU-sized gap, and I took it. I took it. I think, unfortunately for the AI cars, they've all... I didn't even really need to go for that one. I think they've all managed to get tangled up behind the the back marker with the broken car. What a final lap! That's one way for things to go down right there. Run to the finish line. Not going to be the most amazing lap time in that final one. Not going to be the most amazing lap time in the final one, but it doesn't matter. We're going to take a victory. What a crazy race. What a crazy race at an absolutely brilliant circuit. I mean, it had it all. An amazing fight through the field. A car rolling directly in front of us. Me playing it a bit risky on some curbs. Yeah, I love this circuit. As a circuit to hot lap around, it is incredible. It is an incredible track. Okay, it's not that high a speed. How happy the car looks. Just noticed that. It's not horrendously high speed, but just a hot lap around, it's great. But actually, properly circuit race as well. There is lots of good overtaking opportunities, spectacular elevation changes. You can't really ask for that much more in a circuit, if I am honest. I apologise, the kind of replay camera is a little bit janky. I'm not quite sure why. Yeah, what a car, what a track, and what a fight through the field. A shame the last lap quite went the way, I think, with a tumbling, rolled lap down car, causing mayhem. I will very much take a victory in that one. Well, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.